All right, guys, brace up. I'm holding on. Okay, baby. Everybody.
Today, we're heading up to Pembina River for an epic tubing adventure located about an hour west of Edmonton in a place that rhymes with the word whistle. Pembina is famous for its stunning views and awesome summer fun. But here's the scoop. Pembina has been closed for the past year after the Range Road 70 wildfire tore through it in May 2023. But guess what? It's all behind us now because Pembina River has made an incredible comeback and is open for action again this summer. So come along with me and my friends to explore Pembina River in celebration of its amazing return. After driving about an hour from Edmonton, we eventually got to Pembina River. And beyond this point, there's no fires, no littering, no camping, no dogs unless they have a leash, and no alcohol. We also had to sign this waiver form that essentially said we weren't allowed to sue if anything happened. And then it was told to us that you needed ID for rentals, and to the right of it, we're told how we would float across the river, where to get on and where to get off. Now, rental pricing is $38 per adult, and that covers tube ties, paddles, life jackets, and key security, which means they help you hold your keys for your car while you go on the lake. Then we went to get our wristband and we went to get our tubes. We had a guy who works there instruct us on how to use the tubes.
Do not tie knots in these straps, it does make us very grumpy.
Now I paused the video here because my team had a problem with paddling. So if you're new to paddling, just make sure you're pulling the water towards you in the direction that you want to go. Just a tip, let's get back to the rest of the video. So we decided to try out the tubes on dry land to check out level of comfortability. Are you comfortable?
Not bad.
And this was important because on our team, we had someone who was about 6'5". And if you're taller, you get a bigger tube that has a higher backrest. So if you're going with a group of people and there's someone on your team who is taller, just take note of that. One of the good things about Pembina Lake is that you can take along your own food at no extra cost. So that's what we did. And there are different tubes that are used for carrying food that you can rent out right at the desk. Another good thing about Pembina is that you're allowed to bring along your tubes. So you can definitely buy this off Amazon and just bring it along with you to the lake. Well, okay. Let's go. We had to walk about 15 minutes through the forest to get to the waterfront, and trust me, that wasn't fun, especially because we didn't know. But I also heard there are other points you can enter the lake from, so just do some research to know better and do better than my group. As soon as we got to the riverfront, we got out our tripod and took some pictures for posterity. Now, this could be another tip. Take a tripod along with you when you go tubing, or don't, because our tripod eventually ended up falling in the river when the current started getting crazy.
All right, guys, brace up. I'm holding on. Okay, baby. Everybody. Woo-hoo! Woo! Woo! Oh! Oh!
Here we're arguing about whether the current was strong enough to carry us or not, and it was hilarious because we eventually got to the part where the currents were strong and we kept bumping into rocks. We learned the hard way to hold each other's tubes so we could float together as one unit. Because when we didn't hold all the tubes together, it was just chaotic. We kept flowing in different directions. We couldn't paddle as a unit, and it was terrible. And also because it was the first time for some of us to be on the water, we didn't want to flow individually. We wanted to be close together, hence why we tied the tubes together. But yeah, it made more sense as soon as we held onto the tubes in sort of like a circle, so we could float or flow along the river as one unit. So that's another tip for you and your group.
Which kind of problems? You will look for me, let's say you will love. But it was good that we give you our shoes. This is a bit terrible.
Chabang.
You guys don't win.
I'm full of chicken.
Paddle, we are going to use paddle.
And that thing I forgot to tell you is that the tubes have holes underneath. I think that's for it to float better, but what's going to happen is your bum is going to get wet. So please don't be like us and take some swimwear along so you can change. After we were done, we carried our tubes back. Thankfully, we didn't need to do the 15 minutes walk because there is a pickup spot where a bus comes to pick you up and drives you back to the car park. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.